You're not going to answer, but I'll ask you.
Okay.
Who would be your first American running back on Friday?
First American running back on Friday. Do we have to set a roster just yet?
No, you don't,
Okay,
sir.
so then I'm probably not going to set it until we have to.
So, like, I basically answered
But we have
the
two
question.
really good quality options there.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I told him word for word. What you were gonna say.
I knew you were going to say. I don't know why. I just, like one time you'll slip.
well, I hope not.
Okay.
But could you tell us more a bit about how the decision to let Fletcher go came about?
Yeah, it was a very difficult decision. I mean, watching throughout camp and seeing these guys develop, the young guys we had in camp, and obviously even Sean factored into that. Just watching Sean, even at his years of experience, just the kind of camp he had. We knew we were always going to have Sean around, and the other two guys just played extremely well, and it made that decision's still difficult because I think we all love Fletch. We know what he can do and what he's capable of doing, but those guys proved it in camp to us that they're ready and able to do what we need them to do in our offense, and for that, Fletch had to be the guy to go.
Is it a case of Fletch didn't do enough, or the two other guys?
I think
more?
Fletch did miss a couple practices, but nothing major, just a couple, and these guys didn't miss much, and they were a welcome addition, even with Tice showing up late. Every day he was here, he was getting better. And Stevie, he did miss a little bit, but still, every time they're on the field, they're very dynamic together. And, it just became one of those things where you had two quality guys that are young and ready. And, it wasn't an easy decision, trust me. And so we just went ahead and made it. And again, but I think Sean had more to factor into that than anything.
Who's your third quarterback, Evans or Morgan?
Do I have to declare that either? I don't think I do. So I'll just say this, they're both ready to play.
I mean, it went a little bit under the radar where Bryce Cosby was also released. What does it say about the depth of your team on defense?
Yeah, we have depth. That's exactly what that says, because Bryce is a heck of a player, and he was for us from the moment he got here last year, stepping on the field as a rookie and playing all 18 games for us in the playoffs. Another tough guy to let go. I mean, the vets are special to me because they've been here and they've connected and bonded with us, and they're all hardworking and great individuals. But we do have youth on our side of this year, and guys stepped up and played extremely well. So the three of those guys that are still here, they all proved why they're here, and they have a lot of ability, toughness, and effort, which is the three things we look for, and they fit into our culture.
The way you talk about Sean Thomas-Sterlington, the camp that he had, would you be tempted, to have him as a starter and start an American in another position?
Yeah, no, he's fully capable of that. There's no question. So he does give us that option, and like I said, I think him being as healthy as he's been in camp, and really since he's been here, he's played in every game. So that's in the forefront of our mind to keep him going that way. And not only that, it's one thing to be healthy, it's one other thing to look the way he does when he runs the ball and still does everything. So he does give us that option for sure.
Jordan VC, is it a case here that philosophy that he saw himself hiring?
Yeah, I think that's the best way to put it, and I won't elaborate much more than that. It just, then we set the roster, came in the next day, and it was just obvious that it's just not philosophically the same and on the same page, and we went ahead and made the decision to move on, and I won't elaborate any further than that.